Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Outwardyappr. Thanks for joining me again. Today we'll be playing Alan Wake 2. I heard good things about this game. Also, I heard it's optimized for the PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm very excited to see what it looks like. With that being said, let's jump into the game right now. So before we jump into the new game, let's do this here. Let's go and take a look at the options and the graphics mode. So first we got quality, and the purpose of that mode is to position the game's visual fidelity over performance. So the target frame rate for that is 30 frames per second. And also we got performance, prioritizes the performance over visual quality, and the target rate is 60 frames per second. Any options for ray tracing? There are just options in terms of the game's brightness for the SDR and HDR, but I'm not noticing anything for ray tracing. Alright, so let's go back here and start a new game. The frame rates and everything were looking pretty good, and I must say also the graphics in this game in quality mode, even though it's not the best time in the day, but it looks really nice. The vegetation and everything really pops. And if you take a closer look at the grass here versus the other games I've played, it's pretty clear. Even the leaves moving along the ground looks pretty nice. So they did a good job in kind of putting this together to the way it looks, especially in quality mode. And the PlayStation 5 Pro is kind of giving it that boost as well with the extra graphical power. So I'm liking it so far. I'm liking the game, the way it looks. In terms of the way it plays, we're just in the beginning of the game, so we have to kind of get in a little bit deeper to see how it actually plays. So this is where we are. So it looks like it's a pretty large map. Okay. So we're not going to be playing this game too long, guys. We're just kind of running a bit of a test and see how everything works out, how it actually plays on the Pro.
Could be
you know.
deputy.
I can go take a look.
And see if we see any negative effects in terms of the frame rate, in terms of screen tearing and stuff like that. So okay. So I'm just going to continue here a little bit longer in the quality mode.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Federal agents right here, Thornton.
my partner Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners.
I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Okay, so now we're back in control here, so we're just gonna head down and meet Thornton here.
Before
But
we
like
get
I
to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Okay, so we're just playing right now in quality mode, and I'm just kind of spinning the camera around a bit, and things look pretty stable on my end here. But again, I'm gonna remark, this game looks really nice, guys. It's like taking advantage of the PlayStation 5 Pro. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna switch it out here to performance, and see if we see any changes here. We'll probably kind of see a little dip in the fidelity, which, let me take a look at it here quickly. I want to kind of make a note of that here, and I switch to performance here. Yes, so if we look at the leaves and the ground and the vegetation, it looks really sharp, really bright. Everything is kind of jumping out right now. And if I switch it over to performance, let's change the graphics over to performance. Yeah, it's a little, it's not as bright as it was before, but I guess there's a reason for this, is because it's prioritizing frame rate. So it's supposed to be a steady
through the facts of the case.
60 frames per second.
So you're already hard at work, Anderson? Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey.
Okay.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Yes, so we're playing in performance mode so far, and I'm not seeing, like I was playing in the quality mode, I wasn't seeing any changes. Things look pretty solid, pretty stable on my side here. Usually if there is any issues or any strain in the system, you would see a little bit of screen tearing, but I'm not seeing that here. And graphically this game looks fantastic, so I switched it over to the performance mode now, and it's not as bright as the quality mode would have been here, because if I switch it over to quality mode here quickly, you could see a slight change. But then and again, guys, in all fairness, the day is not the best, it's not the brightest, so it will not see it, it will not jump out.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Okay, so we have to head over to Thornton, and I guess once I talk to him, guys, we'll kind of close the video here. But what I'm excited to do with this game...
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Yeah, what I would like to do with this game is maybe do another couple more videos, because I believe this game has a lot more to show us.
Got it.
I mean, although it's visually impressive in the woods and everything, and you know, the light hitting the leaves and all that kind of a thing, it looks really nice. But I believe as we get further in the game, the different situations in the game will position that game to look much different in the two modes here, whether it's quality or performance here. So I'm just walking around, man. I mean, I'm just trying to mess with it here and see if there's any dips, any screen tearing, and like I said, so far everything looks pretty good. Yeah, even the sun coming through, like even looking at the sun coming through here, the trees, you could see the God rays. That looks pretty nice. And let me switch it over. Let me see what mode I have it in. I have it in quality mode, so it's really, everything is really popping in this quality mode here. So it looks good. Looks good, guys. If you haven't had an opportunity to play this game, I mean, for me, it's the first time jumping into this game, so it's a first time opportunity for me. But I will definitely recommend getting into this game if you like this genre. I've played the first game before.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Okay. So guys, thanks for joining me here again. And like I said, it's just a short video just to show what the power of the PlayStation 5 Pro could do, especially with this game here. And like I said, I'm liking it so far. Let me know what you think in the comments. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this type of content. And I'll see you guys next time.